Hey everybody, I am Stephanie Feld, and I just want to take a minute to talk about what is Adjunct EMDR. Essentially, what it is therapists partnering together to give clients the best care possible. So I'm sure that you're aware that as therapists, we cannot be experts in everything. There is a finite time, energy, money for training, and just interest level. And so we may do our best to connect with clients who are looking for help in our area of specialty. And you may start with working someone, and then all of a sudden the presenting concern has changed. And now the thing that has come to the forefront is something that is not inside your scope, or like maybe you like sort of know what to do, but it's not your like area of genius per se. I know that has definitely happened to me. And I thought we were, doing some really great work. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, this is like shifted. And it's a really hard place to be because you're like, I'm very connected with this client. Maybe you've been seeing them for some time and you do not want to refer them to someone else, but you're also kind of finding your way and feeling like maybe they could be benefiting from someone who like this is their bread and butter, like what they, their specialty. And so this is like the exact situation that Adjunct EMDR was created for. Essentially, it's two therapists partnering together to help a client who is getting stuck in therapy, specifically around a traumatic or painful experience. So maybe they're having like flashbacks or nightmares, maybe like images are getting stuck in their head and it's really distressing, or just there's some like negative beliefs about themselves and the world that is just like stuck. They cannot get out of it. What that would look like in Adjunct EMDR is that there's a couple of options actually. Maybe they would do something where they see their primary therapist every other week and then start to see an EMDR therapist every other week for an agreed upon amount of time. Another option, if the person is just really, their life is really disrupted, it's a little bit more on the like moderate to severe side of things, they could temporarily pause therapy and do some intensive EMDR work. So that could look like a weekend intensive or like 10 once a week sessions to really address that issue. And then at the end of the agreed upon time, regardless of the format, the therapist and the client would meet together and kind of assess where things are at. And at that point, the client would return to their primary therapist. So that's kind of the work that I've begun to do. I really love it because I am not a long-term therapist. I do not like to meet with people for long periods of time. I really love to do some brief, intense interventions and then send people back out either into the world or back to their primary therapist, where you guys can do the like long-term sharing life, like healing journeys. And so there is no risk of you sending a client to me and me keeping them, because I will not. That's just not like how I'm wired as a therapist at all. So anyway, if you are curious about learning more, feel free to reach out to me. We can have a little conversation. You can also visit my website. It's kaleidoscopecounselingstl.com. And let's see if there's a way for us to partner together to give your clients the very best care that's available. I sincerely believe that we are better when we work together. So thanks so much. Take care. Bye.